All right, can you hear me? All right, good. All right, I don't need to charge this phone while this live stream because I'm fully charged on my phone. Thank God. All right, so drop the link if you want to donate. Let me go ahead and give you my Venmo. It's like Reset Devo. Okay. Hey, it's your choice. You want to give it. Hey, I have a natural talent. That's why I do it for to entertain the people and give out information. Hold on just a moment. Hold on, let me drop the link. Come on. No. Show there. Here we go. Okay. All right. Um, y'all, it's been a while since I've been on a StreamYard. Okay. Remember, my channel was banned unjustly. Okay, hold on. I ain't had my caffeine yet. Shit. Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. Hold on. You're adjusted here. I do apologize. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Y'all doing? Well, I'm gonna run my mouth so y'all can do it. Probably going to school, probably going to church. I said church. Probably going, everything. Okay. And I know you Gen Z, y'all like David. Well, y'all don't like him no more, but I Jewish X. I don't know who the hell this man was until he died. Some murder of a rapper. In fact, okay. Mm. Let's get to some. All right, I'm doing research on this case. First of all, River City County, you guys explain to because y'all have a lot of sex trafficking of kids. Um, Ellie Carter, remember Ellie Carter? That's the woman that said she was trafficked as a kid. She says Snoop Dogg was a pedophile. And I gotta ask this question. That's probably why Snoop Dogg got mad when um Gail King uh asked about the case was Kobe Bryant was a white girl, and we can see that she did lie. But I got a question for this before so I'll get upset and call her a dog. Don't worry, I was laughing too at Gail King, and call her a dog faced bitch. But Annie Carter, I have always asked this question about Snoop Dogg because the next woman that he was married to, she Mexican and white, talking about Vanessa. Vanessa Bryan was on that video, the East Side Boys, with Kobe Bryant on there, and she was twerking at 17 years old. Her mammy, her greedy mammy, or after Kobe died, her greedy mammy was trying to get some shut that down. And she was on Spanish time about her daughter. Well, I like, no, baby, you a greedy ass bitch. Okay, you a greedy ass bitch. You pimped your. What is your daughter doing on the East Side Boys twerking? And 17 years old. On the low rider. Talking about there was that's called Vanessa Bryan when she was 17. That's how they know each other. I mean, he dated Brandy. Okay. Brandy is Snoop Dogg's cousin. Okay. Brandy and Reggie are related to Snoop Dogg. And Brandy, I'm sorry, Brandy, a couple months older than me. You would date an older man too. Okay. Warren Morris. Okay. Sonya Noble, why did you let your daughter date an older man? Broken hearted. Talking about that song. They were dating. The boy is mine. It's not about her fighting with Monica. That was later on. Because Monica didn't play that mess with Brandy. Okay? Then when they got into a fight, she smacked that chick. Okay? At the MTV Awards, back in 98, what, 98? Yeah, it was 98, 98 and 99. and they didn't want to perform together. They sure didn't want to perform together because yeah, this is the boy's mine. Why did and Monica date an older man too? C is a C murder. C murder is he related to Master P. Okay. Yeah, is he moved with the jail? Monica dated an older man too. Both Monica and Brandon and Leah with R. Kelly. They older men while they teenage girls. So so you know, we was protect your son Ray J, but I'm gonna say the nigga did kill Whitney Houston along with that illegal. I'm gonna call everybody immigrant. I'm not trying to be xenophobic, but Brown bag selling scam artist is an illegal immigrant. Okay, Trump. Okay, well, the illegal immigrant part black part Dutch nigga went to do Dubai. Okay, I see on his Instagram he on do Dubai probably again do on this to get some money. But if they allow, I thought the strict Arab countries, Muslims allow homosexuality, but they allow prostitution. They let men do and women eat do okay, get do on poo poo. Okay, down there do Dubai. Okay, we gonna call it do Dubai. I'm sorry. No, I didn't want to go do Dubai to get do. Oh no, I thought do Dubai was the best player. All these celebrities going do Dubai to get money and business trips. Professional, not no shit. But we all do hoes, and I'm calling them hoes. Y'all women on Instagram thoughts going to Dubai to get a doo-doo on, poop you. Okay, I can't respect you and call you a woman or a lady because you are acting this nasty shit. You gotta go all the way overseas and with a passport to get doo-doo on something nasty your ass. Nasty, okay? So going back to Riverside County, yeah, Snoop Dogg did have Vanessa Bryant when she was 17. Amy Irving is alleged Satanist. This is why David is singing all the press satanic songs on back of my mind. You died and I killed you. It's subliminal songs. It's subliminal. And he manifesting the lyrics to make it reality. That's why the rest of soul. Sister Rivas Hernandez in the dead in Tesla. Okay, that's the fight. Why did she end up dead on her birthday? But he discovered her day after her birthday. It, it was a sacrifice. Now, let me tell y'all, in Riverside County, where I researched, is a bunch of dead bodies and there's a bunch of satanic shit going on. And they caught the one she said that she was been trying to being famous Diddy when she was underage. Okay, so celebrities are going down there. They got tunnels. I watched her video. She got tunnels. Andy Carter. Andy Carter also said they got tunnels. So all these celebrities having parties, satanic parties, and the kids are being trafficked down there. CPS onto her are protecting them, not protecting the kids, protecting the pedophiles. The police are involved, okay, in human trafficking. The police in Carter are in this human trafficking, which seems why this little girl, Celeste, to date. So someone, this is my theory, someone from Interscope Records, where Snoop is under Death Row Records, is allowing. Now, why we keep hearing with Lady Gaga, Katy, hold on, I'm bringing this up. It was Kesha, she was Sony, God violating them. Okay, why we keep hearing these? What's her name? Lady Gaga. We know she alleged Satanist. Okay, and I do love me some Lady Gaga. But her music depressing. Don't get wrong. It's very shocking, blood and stuff. I thought that she being creative. But now we look into the light. In the light. And we see that no, it's not her putting human feet, not human. She putting a dog meat on. Like we thought she was trying to be the white Grace Jones. No, and Grace Jones is she wanted to collaborate with her. If Grace Jones is strong, J, she know herself. Yeah, she messed with the Sanitarian shit. Okay, so at Riverside bodies all police are because where my stalker Chris Stokes, which is R. Kelly's friend and before this man kicks me off, okay? And my Wi-Fi is working and I have fully charged phone. So why we can kick off this doggone stream door when I'm telling the truth. So it seems to me this stalker, not to mention anything of him, he's from Phoenix. But I researched about Phoenix. Phoenix, Maricopa County has a lot of sex trafficking, child trafficking. I have a friend, shout out to Paula Flo. I haven't seen Paula Flo promote any Flo. Paula Flo is the hitting stop here. She's a sister against paddling children. I'm against corporate punishment as well. And she's a Protestant Christian, okay? And she tried to hit me about Obama back in 2014. And I remember she told me about CPS, where does my stalker does live, in what's it called, in Maricopa County, is a lot of trafficking going on, okay? So I'm not saying he's involved in that, but I find it weird that Allie Carter left California and went to Arizona. Okay, and I know about Arizona, and don't forget Chesting Burton's dad. Okay, I do kind of believe that John Podesta is his dad, but his dad that was a cop, talking about Mr. Burton, I forgot Mr. Burton's name, was a cop for investigating child sex abuse. Also, Chesting Burton was abused by an older male when he was a kid, or a minor male. They talked to the dad and arrested the man. Well, he was a boy then. Chester Burton called his group Lincoln Park. Lincoln Park is in Santa Monica, right? Somewhere in California. Lincoln Park also is named after the MK Ultra operation in Canada, where they was doing MK Ultra on kids and sexual abusing them. Lincoln Park also has images of the pedophile rings. So we're like, why? And then also too, Lincoln Park has some demonic stuff back in what 2003 or something. Yeah, there was something I saw that I was sharing with some friend. Lincoln Park. So what I noticed that Chesney Burton died on July 29th, 2017. That is the birthday of Chris Cornell. Chris Cornell did. They were making a documentary. There's people say it's a pseudo. Look, no, now that's not pseudo because according to the former Saint is Zachary King, who was in Corpus Christi Catholic Church. He's Catholic now. Shout out to him. I'm also Catholic, the perfect Catholic Christian, but I'm also a Catholic convert since I was 13, so 1993, Mother's Day, okay? He was at Corpus Christi Catholic Church in Florida. Go look at Zachary King, the former Satan. He said that Cheston Burton and Chris Cornell was not suicide. They did not commit suicide. They were suicided because they had a documentary. The documentary is called Silent Children. They were exposing sex trafficking rings connecting to Hollywood and people in Hollywood, and looking like I'm looking at Hillary Clinton too, and John Podesta. That well, he didn't mention it, but my investigation seemed to be they did suicide them um, to shut them up. Okay, and I know this because, like I said, when I talked about the R. Kelly case back in 1990, back 2019, R. Kelly did come on my live stream and tried to shut me up. I cussed his ass out, and I was living in CUNY Homes. Someone came to CUNY Homes the next week on Leah's 40th birthday. Me and Leah, a couple of months apart, but both born 79. They knocked on my door and they put semen on my porch. So let me tell y'all, let me educate you about semen and period blood. In voodoo, witchcraft, and these satanic cults, when they put semen or a woman's period blood on your porch, that is to get you kicked out of your apartment or your home to get rid of your enemy. Months later, I get evicted on Judge Jerry Brown, Harris County Precinct 7, evicted me on Jennifer Lopez's 50th birthday. That's why I look at Jennifer Lopez with suspicion that she might have something to do because she's also in the Diddy tapes. Okay? Yes, bitch, you owned it. I loved you for years. But all my pride, all my bitch, you look suspicious, okay? I'm sorry to call Jennifer Lopez bitch, but you do look suspicious, and you trying to promote Kamala Harris. But we knew that you was trying to leave the country. I don't did take of being exposed and all the other celebrities, okay? So I look at her suspicious in that case. I do look at her suspicious, and we all know you do wear witchcraft. Okay, talking about Miss Lopez. I see why the men don't want to do with your ass. But yeah, you did a song with Diddy. Okay, baby, I found you. Okay, the remix. Remember they were playing Pastor Texas Thousand Job Corps. Okay, on the hip hop station. Okay, but my ass, as your question, she did this too. I get evicted, and I didn't understand why I didn't get no help. They put in spells to make sure you get. I got evicted the second time in 2023 on my stalker's birthday, on his 36th birthday. Judge Israel Garcia, who's also had alleged pedophile, sex uh, allegations from social media. This Mexican man, American man, came out and exposed and said that he has pedophile rings in a connected pedophile ring in Washington D.C. Talking about Judge Israel Garcia. So why I'm getting stalked by gang stalked by pedophiles? Why I'm getting gang stalked by people who connections with those who are in the sex trafficking ring? Why I'm getting like Chris Stokes? Why? Because they want us to shut up, to not tell on their business. And when you get shut up, these silence are threatened or intimidated. That's their intimidation tactics. You end up homeless, which I see why California has a lot of homeless people. So you can be organ harvesting if they kidnap you, because we all know that that goes on. That's why the police don't get involved. There are police officers that's also involved in sex trafficking too. Now, you heard what I said. There are police officers involved in sex trafficking. There are DAs and politicians involved. So that's why this sex trafficking ring is not always exposed. That's why. That's why people are afraid of crimes they did not commit. You have corrupt judges. I look at Judge Cynthia Gonzalez and thinks her bitch ass. Yes, I do look at your bitch ass. You probably because one I know that she's a criminal defense lawyer, and one of her is gangs, those on drugs, and those who have sex abuse crimes. That's why when we was having that doggone thing with my stalker back in May of 2023, you act like you was his defense attorney. Okay, now showing bias towards him. The thing is, down there in Phoenix, Arizona, Markham County, is a lot of human trafficking going on in Scottsdale. Which reason why I sent the Satan Calm in 2022 was there before they went to Boston, okay, Massachusetts, when the white woman tore their Bible up. We all know not all Satanists, but it's satanic cults do operate in sex trafficking. Michael Aquino, who is military, that's why Vanessa Gilliam here in Houston, she ended up dead in Fort Hood. A lot of people don't know. It's a lot of satanic sex trafficking in Fort Hood. Okay. Well, Michael Aquino, who was we call it was we call it a soldier in the military. He was a temple of Set. He also him and Lilith in Westport in California had sex trafficking. He also, which is scary to me. I know he deceased. I went to school online, University of Arizona. Oh, here we go, Arizona. He was teaching years ago because I went in school then. Okay, I was a kid. At University of Arizona of my control. Oh yes, MK Ultra. Yes, he was. As a book that I'm reading about Mike Aquino. Yes. So this sex trafficking ring got satanic ties. The little girl that got killed, which is Celeste Rivas, was sacrificed. So let's get to the subject about Ricardo Isaac Flores. Is him and David connected? Let me explain why I brought this up. Because in Riverside County, excuse me, because I haven't had my caffeine yet, just woke up. Riverside County had a case of a shaman, not to call a satanic wizard, was sex abusing kids, girls, in his little set. And his name was Ricardo Isaac Flores. He is from the same city as where Celeste Rivas Hernandez is from. I find it weird that he gets arrested in 2024, and this little girl that was dating David was reported missing. Does that look suspicious? They from is it in something I can't in something Empire I forgot it's called wherever the city she's from in Riverside County. So I do believe that this is my speculation that Shaman, Mr. Flores, is probably connected with David. David is under Dark Room Records, which is under Interscope. And like I told y'all on my live stream, that we all know that Jamie Iovine is alleged Satanist. Okay, so and I'm glad Eric Ali Carter brought up Snoop Dogg because it makes sense. Murder was the case what they gave me. Go get that video, and the video will show you. And subliminally, it's talking about Snoop Dogg doing satanic sacrifice. I'm sorry, Snoop Dogg. I remember that song back in 1974. Okay, and it looked like yep, yeah, okay. And that's why I look at Snoop Dogg suspicious. I like his music over years, but when Ellie Carter came out and said that he was a pimp, and you was out here calling Gail King all time dog face bitches, telling me we coming for you, we coming, but bro, we all know Oprah alleged she also a sex trafficking bitch too. And that's her allegedly that's her girlfriend. Allegedly. I think she is. I think they both like each other. I don't give a damn. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I do believe that Oprah Winfrey. Yes, I said it. I believe Oprah Winfrey and Gail King are girlfriends. Girlfriend. They lesbian. They lick at cooch. They cooch. Lick at that cooch. Lick at that damn cooch. Yeah, I said it. I said it. Okay? So, but you don't go after Harvey Weinstein. Well, the reason why that they don't go after Harvey Weinstein is not because he's white and he's a white Jewish guy, not because of that, because they signed NDAs. When they give these people, see, unlike Oprah Winfrey, with Michael Jackson, of course, Michael Jackson's innocent. They didn't do NDAs in non-disclosure group. So he 19 had Oprah and Gail sign NDAs to never say anything because if you do say something, they can sue you. Okay, so well that's why. So when Kobe Bryant was at, when Gail King asked at least Leslie about Kobe Bryant and the case, the alleged case, because I believe the bitch that was lying on that white woman, she was trying to have sex with him, and he was stupid because he cheated on his wife Vanessa, and this years later, 2004. And the next thing, she lost her trial of American Idol, so she tried to play the Karen white woman. What's her name? Karen Bryant, and Emmett Till trying to get this man for some sex stuff. Talking about Uncle Brian. and Stu Dog got upset at Gail King for asking that. But Ali Carter is saying you're a pimp, okay, and the Diddy parties and all that. Okay, I look suspicious, and you talking about this. Remember Vanessa Brian Mammy put her on it, allow her to be 17 years old twerking in an East Side Boys video with Kobe Bryant. So I look at suspicion, but bro, you can't go after Gail King when this woman is connected to being there talking about Oprah, and we do believe them girls down in Africa being sex trafficking. Yes, I do. I don't give a damn. That's why the reason why Oprah going after Michael Jackson, know that Michael Jackson was not doing anything sex trafficking. Okay, he been framed. You will interview them two white dudes that lying on Michael Jackson, but you got allegations of girls getting sex abused down in Africa at your little school. Miss Oprah Winfrey. Come on. Remember them things songs? I was a big Oprah Winfrey fan, not no more, bitch. I ain't no Oprah Winfrey fan, no more. Hell to no. As we get old, we know about these old damn celebrities. I'm not a fan of Miss Oprah Winfrey. Hell to no. Dirty bitch. And you in the rock talking about please give us donations to go help the people down there in Maui, wherever it's called down in Hawaii. And no, once you use your $1 billion and $1 million money, rock nigga. Okay, I gotta go there. He part black, nigga. You and Oprah send some money to the people down there in Hawaii. Burn their damn place so you can put some place in. Rumor has it, y'all buying islands like Jeff Epstein so you can have some sex trafficking. I said what the hell I said. I showed these rumors have it. And I do believe the rumors possibly true. Well, Oprah Winfrey. So I don't know why you going after Gail King when she got goons too. Oprah Winfrey. Remember the theme songs? Da, 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 da. Okay. Okay, Miss O Winfrey. Okay, I watched some the video song. I'm every woman inside in me. Okay, but she had to use it as a theme song when you came out with that song. Yes. So Old Winfrey looks suspicious, and Mariah Carey better stop hanging with Old Winfrey having the damn interviews. Well, Old Winfrey. Yeah, doing sex trafficking down in Africa. Okay, I believe that too. Why are we getting these little girls getting abused by the damn women, being female pedophile bitches? Why we got all these allegations that little girls school down in Africa? Oh, Winfrey. Oh, Winfrey. I don't give a damn, bitch. You over here you did Monique wrong. That's why Monique said that she had a dick. She'll make you and Tyler Perry and hold up. Don't Tyler Perry got allegations too? It was that bright skinned brother, and now a white man saying that you over here doing some sex, but you would say abuse too. What up, y'all? Y'all get like get sexual abuse, then you want to do it. What the hell's wrong with y'all nasty asses? Y'all been abused trying to repeat the damn abuse. Usher, I look at you too, which did Justin Bieber. Y'all some nasty ass. Y'all need help. Y'all need, and I'm cussing. I'm not supposed to be cutting y'all ass. Y'all need Jesus. Y'all need Jesus. Shit, with that man, you don't need no damn, you know money. You need Jesus. You got money to Jesus, okay? With y'all nasty self. But anyway, let's get to the subject. But yeah, down in Riverside County, it's a bunch of sex trafficking going on. And I look at Ricardo Isaac Florida, the shaman that got arrested last year for doing sex abuse in kids. I look at him with suspicion. I in my belief that this little girl probably had access to him. This is my belief, and if I'm wrong, I'll admit that I'm wrong. Cause it looks suspicious that she ended up missing in 2024, reported missing. And then this asshole had been there, her puto, this Latino nigga, and that's got black blood too. This Latino end up doing and the nigga that he's friend with the nigga David. Well, I mean, I believe they all connected. Cause there's so much sex trafficking going on in that damn county. If Allie Carter got sex trafficking when she was a kid and was a party favor at Diddy parties years ago, and she 30 something years old, because she won 1994, that means she 31 years old. And she's still like a little girl at 31. Yes, she do. Because she was trafficked, she didn't get to develop. CPS, Riverside County CPS, was going along with this sex trafficking. And this is not the last we hear about CPS involved in some damn sex trafficking. It's a white woman, a good white, and she Republican, a good white woman that was murdered. She wasn't suicided. She wasn't suicide. She committed someone suicided her and her husband, Nancy Schaefer, down in Georgia. She exposed the sex trafficking ring in CPS. Yes. In CPS, someone came to her house and suicided her and her husband. They didn't kill. No, no, they didn't. No, they did not commit no damn suicide. There's a suicide that shut them up. Okay, like this Cheston Burton and Chris Cardell. Okay, we are exposed to the demonic sex trafficking ring going on in California, Californication. Okay, and this is not to say this is not the first. We need to do investigation on this county. This county is known as I'm doing research for people in the missing, dead bodies, and sex trafficking, human trafficking, child trafficking. I kid you not. And why the shaman, the demonic ass bendejo nigga, yeah, I called him a nigga. I don't care if he don't look black. Mexicans got black blood too. This Latin nigga out here giving American Adolf FBA nigga talking about David. Yes. Well, is he Caribbean, born in Queens and live here in Houston? What his background? And he do got a loose, kind of curly, not too nappy ass hair. Okay, some kind of so-called guho and green. His eyes keep changing. He wear contacts on his natural eyes. He got green eyes. I know he not dog. He kind of milk chocolate. He mixed with something. David mixed with something. That nigga mixed with whatever the fuck. FBA a Caribbean. Okay, well, that nigga killed that girl. I said that I would use the N word, the nigga. These two niggas look suspicious. Something telling me that the Latino nigga and this FBA Caribbean nigga, and whatever the hell he is, mixed with something with them green eyes. Yeah, less of them content, but still, Africans said we mixed up. We're not no pure Africans, but something down there, DNA in their family, he mixed with something. Born in 2005 when I was in Job Corps in El Paso, Texas. This asshole, been that hoe. Both they two, but their hoes look suspicious. Don't it look suspicious? I kid you not. I believe this Celeste little girl knew the shaman guy, and he probably was trafficking her to David. This is my speculation. Something I'm putting my foot down, my big size 13 foot down these niggas' necks. I believe that this here is connected and that's them cops down there, them law, them pigs. I'm gonna call them pigs. You look suspicious. You nasty pigs in blue. Your blue lies don't matter to me. You 19 are helping these celebrities, these satanic assholes, trafficking little girls, little boys to these pedophile rings and satanic elites. And that's why I had to put on the title Riverside County Human Trafficking. And David, and what's the man named Ricardo Isaac Flores, the shaman, the satanic wizard, they look evil, bendejo evil in them eyes of ojos malos. They have the evil eyes. Yes, he got the evil eye. 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 This old asshole. Evil eye. Evil eye. Okay? Exactly as Devo is on my Venmo, y'all. Now cash out. I got a Venmo. Yeah. All right. Go ahead and give me that Venmo money. It's Venmo. Venmo money. As I said, David and the nigga David and the Latino nigga Ricardo Flores, y'all these two niggas look suspicious. I'm gonna call you niggas. When I use the N word, ain't nothing endurement on my mouth. I'm 46 years old, born in a Generation X, and I'm from the South. And where I come from, we don't use it. Well, the class I come from, the N word is not used in a good light. It's used like a white cousin say. Because no, we got no pure, we're not pure black, we make it white in the dishes. African American, French, Spanish, Creole, English, Irish, Goddamn American. Like our white cousins use the N word for bad use, we use it too. When you out here acting a damn fool, making accurate saying people look bad, we call it your nigga. My grandparents grew up in Jim Crow, but they did now, but on their side, but they used that, they didn't call themselves niggas. They was calling whoever act a damn fool a nigga. So I come from that, okay? I don't call myself no damn nigga, but these two niggas, Latin nigga, and A-Laws, FBA, Black American descendant nigga, mixed with some European and some Indian, and some Native American. This nigga, the Santana nigga with a big old afro trying to like Michael Jackson back in the set 90s. This nigga trying to bring the afro back. This nigga, both of them look suspicious together in Riverside County. Cause I tell you, Allie Carter, that sister said she was trafficking in that county, and CPS gave her to Diddy. She was a party favor. They using kids as party favors. I kid you not. They had tunnels, and she said the celebrity had these parties. They have the mansion. Is what what's that cat with the mansion parties? We see them two niggas kissing. The mansion parties. Remember, you go to the mansion, you open the room, the dark room, don't open that door. You some weird stuff going on. Hold on, is that so and so? I thought they said they don't do that gay shit. They what? That's so and so in they in there? They there? Ooh, that rapper do. Ooh, they butt fucking. What? What? They told them I had no cameras. Then hold up. Whoa, Vicky, hold on. Then she said better thorn party and better thorn party. Remember Halloween? She said she went to and it was in Hollywood. Someone had got shot. Go to her video. She said her friends were going to go to this Bellafon Halloween party. She don't do Halloween, but let's go and go. They said, get a contract, you gotta dip your hand in blood, pink your finger in blood, a contract, no NDA said 10 contract. Then she said that they said, get your phone. I'm not getting my phone. Then they said you gotta come with no clothes, take your clothes off, that's right, get undressed. And she said, no, I'm good. She said they asked to get your phone, because you take no pictures in the party. You do some sentence. And Beth on party. She said that they told her to show her panties. Yeah, put some t-shirt and pants. She said, hold up. One thing said, wait, hold up. Shit my bottom. That's right. It might be some sex. Some sex. I know about it. Why you want to go to parties? A satanic orgy. Then she said, hold up, whoa. You must paint your finger in blood inside this country. She said, oh, hell no, I'm good. I'm good. She got her Uber and bounce, or her lift and bounce. She said, oh, hell no. Boy, Vicky, I'm not doing this shit. Oh, hell to a motherfucker, no. And shout out to Bo Vicky. I hired a white pastor, so she part black. I don't give a damn about she part black. She white pepper, but she part black. She part black. I don't give a damn. Some of her family, somebody was black. Her family was a little black, but some of her family was black. She mixed. Okay, I hire a white pastor, your bone sister. She told it like it is. Your bone sister, white pastor, told it like it is. Go ahead, sister girl. She had sense. She said, I'm good. I'm not doing this sentence. She held hell to the motherfucker. No. And everybody know Bella Thorne's a witch. Bethorn's a witch, and so it's Bethorn Cuban. Everybody forget that she a white past Hispanic. She Cuban. Bethorn also and Anna, no, not Anna, wasn't Lena Del Rey. Lena Del Rey is a witch. That's not her real name. She a white girl out of Spanish. She Anglo-Saxon, Irish, something like that. She ain't no Hispanic. But she a witch too. She a witch. Now Beth Thorne is Hispanic. She says Beth Thorne, her real name, I think her dad Cuban, her mom Cuban, something like that. She part Cuban, part white. She mixed. She came out white passing. They all white passing Cubans, but they mixed up too. And they American and some black and the Afro mestizos too. Okay, the Afro Cubans, they not full blown black. They got Indian, they American white in them too. Anyway, they mean just mix. Okay, but so anyway, going back to this. But that's how Hollywood, the mansion party, what's name? What's it? The mansion parties. So now they got mansion parties on top, on ground. You got mansion parties in a tunnel. So and the car that's telling us that the mansion parties also go down to because they don't want to buy again because they doing some satanic rituals and stuff. And she said she was a party favorite. So I believe just like she was a party favorite to Diddy, Celeste must have been a party favorite to David. And I'm thinking the shaman, that satanic nigga. Yes, I said nigga. Mexicans got black blood too, besides dishes in finger. There's Afro Mexican blood in their DNA. I don't care that men don't look black, but they part black. Okay, thank you. This satanic nigga named Ricardo Isaac Flores got to know this man. These two niggas, one FBA Adolf and one Hispanic nigga, these two niggas got to know who I don't give a damn. I believe them two niggas know each other. They were trapping girls to these celebrities. That's why this Sharon made his money. Now you in Hollywood and you doing dark magic. Majority of times you don't get celebrities. Why you think Richard Alonso? I don't like his commentary. You bashing the church, the Catholic. We are not satanic. Excuse me. This is the church that Jesus founded, Matthew 16. Peter brought the church to Rome, First Peter chapter 5:13. Richard Alonso, they've been calling your ass out too. I'm gonna say, I don't care if you're a pastor or not, that you also scamming too. But he got some truth. He said he used to go do Haitian voodoo. He Puerto Rican. And his Solange, Beyonce sisters go to the same shaman, wherever do these rituals. So if and we also know, speaking of shaman and witches and brujas and brujos, let me tell you this. That is very big in the celebrity world down in Latin America. Okay. How I know this because back in 1989, what's his name? Adolfo Constanza. He was Cuban American. He was dating a Mexican woman, who bisexual. He came from. He used to do. He was an altar boy at Catholic church. He started practicing Catholicism. His mama was doing Palamayabe. They went to Puerto Rico. They started doing Santeria, Palaya. To sacrifice animals. And so he started making money in Mexico. He went to Mexico and he got all these celebrities in Mexico and do all these rituals and spells for their fame. So he started doing drug trafficking in Mexico. His cult down there in Matamoros, Mexico, they had a cult and they was doing sacrifice. So the next sacrifice was to get humans. And they wanted to get a white man from the United States because they want to use their white man's brain as a sacrifice to stop the laws to go because they want the laws to go track down, right? So so what happened was a white man named Mark Kilroy, okay, he was bar hopping in Mexico. Him and his friends was when they crossed the border, went to Matamoros, and they went to a club and these bars. And so it was doing a spring break weekend in March of 1989. I was in third grade. I forget the story. So the Matamoros, they went to go somewhere and go urinate, public urinate. And while they said some Mexican men who's part of a Cabanas cult kidnapped him, and they couldn't find Mark Kilroy. It took months. I remember Judge Bush, Daddy Bush, got involved. So in Matamoros, they found the Mexican guys that was in this cult. And they also, the white Mexican woman, I forgot her name, she was dating Constanza. Constanza was a witch. He go both ways. He was bisexual. So she was the Madrina. He was a padrino. Padrino is the godfather, but Madrina is the godmother. So they arrested all of them except for Catanza. Catanza went to DFA, which is Mexico City, and he was with his boyfriend. And when the cops was trying to come in, either he killed himself or the boyfriend killed him. So that's how I know that if you're a witch and warlock, and especially in Latin America, you're going to have access to celebrities who want to get, if, for example, they're not getting on roles, they're not getting music sold, they want to go to a witch, a warlock to do these spells so they can pump their music up. So, or their fame. Same thing with goes with Selena's movie with Jennifer Lopez. We all know that she was Amelia Gonzalez and did a spell, a black candle spell. It looks like that's why Leticia Miller, one of the ladies who was trying to be Selena in the movie, ended up dead. Remember her boyfriend killed her? Okay. And so we also know that Selma Hayek turned down because it was a week after Selena's death. So she said no. Of course, Selena's sister saying on one of the Boys to Men's podcast that the dad was trying to get them because there was so many stories about snails falsified and la la la. Okay, I'm sorry, that's true the way, but it looks suspicious that Selma Hyde turned it down a week after Selena died. Okay, and she died 2 days before Chris' anniversary with Selena. You heard what I said? 2 days before their anniversary, their third anniversary. So that's weird. Okay. And we also know that Jen Rand is a psychic, and that is also Jennifer Lopez's spiritual advisor, aka witch. Okay, so she left Nelly Gonzalez alone. Now she with Jen Rand. Jen Rand was on the Sway show. Okay, and she admitted that she does work, spiritual work, aka witchcraft. I'm gonna call it like it is with Jennifer Lopez. That's why Jennifer Lopez's career is not doing well. You laughed at Mariah Carey. Karma is a bitch. You didn't live that karma, okay? Baby, believe that. I loved you, but then we find out you're not singing your songs. You're not singing your songs. I don't want you that sex with Tom Mottola, her Mariah ex Thalia's her husband now. Yeah, that's why I believe I got evicted on her birthday back in 2019 because it seemed like the behavior on my live stream, her having sex with Tom Mottola. Because everybody was using race as an excuse to bash Jim Lopez for more time lives. So I'm going to do a bunch of live because, you know, and I said, y'all talking about race though, but it was she had connections to the industry by having sex. And I know it's called warehouse deal then. But yep, Tom told her was dating after he divorced Mariah. And he started messing with Thalia, the Mexican singing Mighty My okay? Called like it is. So, and Michael Jackson called Tom Mottola the devil, okay? So we look at that devil, that's R. Kelly boss. Yeah, he knew about R. Kelly. Yeah, he knew about that Britney Spears being a pimp by her family. Yeah, who that 17-year-old girl can take pictures? Well, not right now. When I was 19, she was 17, going on 18. I was going on 20. I agree with the Rolling Stone magazine cover, but I am 46. No, I don't. I'm matured. I'm not 19 anymore, okay? Because I'm 2 years older than Brittany, okay? So Brittany and me and Brittany, there's a both because we're about the same age, okay? But no, I was in love with Britney, baby. I was in love with Britney. Oh, baby. I was in love. Oh, baby, baby. I was in love with Britney Spears. And when she said she was a virgin, actually, of course, we kind of doubt that now. I like that because, it was too many teenage thoughts and sex, and people still out worried about AIDS, and STDs and condoms and stuff. And it's like, well, we were trying to push the purity thing in Christianity. So it was like, well, Britney Spears is the girl I want to marry. You know what I'm saying? She sexy, but she classy, and I want to marry her. Okay, And I'm like, that's a lot. And it's a lot of dudes in the South. You know what I'm saying? I remember one of these white dudes. He from Georgia. He was a job for me in El Paso, Texas. Now he minister now, so later on. But we was like, yeah, we both was saying we both like Britney Spears. We did. She was the good girl. And nothing about being white, none of that, she played this role of being a virgin. Okay? And I was like, and that's good because we want boys to want virgin girls, not to go sleep with them, but to get married to them, okay? Well, promote marriage, not fornication. And it was like, we liked it. I mean, that's why many of us like Britney Spears. Cause she was the girl that's I'm a virgin. It was like, okay, we got in us men, we're boys then. It's too many, and obviously I'm a sound what's called misogynist here. But it's like it's too many hoes here. We want the girl that's serious that we want to marry. Because if we, let's tell the track is, let me tell you girls, we y'all act like hoes. That's why we call you hoes. The back of our head, if you fuck this dude here, you gonna fuck, okay, if I fuck you, and if I get married to you, if I'm gone, then my best friend, who's not a best friend, gonna fuck you when I'm gone. That's why we call you a hoe, okay? Because you're not marrying me for love, you're marrying me for sex. If my sex is not good enough for you, you're going to find it someplace else. And that's why it's best for, listen, young ladies, to be a lady and not a hoe, okay? Listen to Uncle Zach here, okay? Theo Zacharias here. Don't be a hoe. Be a lady. Keep the legs closed. See, back to see, we need to hear that from a man. Because if you be a hoe and the dude is with you, relationship or even marriage, the back of head is she cheat on me? If my best friend, why my best friend want to talk to her? Why these other men talk? Because then it means jealousy. Because we thinking you're going to go cheat on me with another dude, with another male hoe. Because the men are hoes too. Okay, so I'm being gender equality over here. If I go have sex with a bunch of girls, I'm a hoe. Okay, so if you are being a hoe, I'm being real with you, ladies. The back of our head is saying, okay, you're gonna cheat on me. If I marry you, I gotta be very protected because if a man comes around, you're gonna cheat on me with him because you wasn't loyal with the other dude. If I, you know what I'm saying? So when Britney Spears came out as this virgin girl, we like, yes, we want to. We don't. Well, I wouldn't think about having sex with Britney Spears. I wouldn't. I would think about marrying her. Okay, because we want that type of woman. Most, I can't speak for all men, but we want a woman that's loyal. Okay. So if the girl is loyal and she's a virgin and she's not out there sleeping around, most dudes are gonna go after her because they want a loyal woman. No one, I'm sorry, y'all, no one wants a hoe. Okay, I mean, I get it. Madonna promote this hoe culture, and so did Sexy Red, but nobody wants a woman that's like that because it's disloyal. If you slept with this dude, I slept with you. If I get with you, you're gonna. I'm thinking in the back of my head, you're gonna cheat. Okay, so that's why we love Britney Spears. I speak for a lot of the guys. We were like, thank God they promoting this. Okay, because in the back in the '90s, it was freak on, freak this. Madonna with her erotica. It was erotica sex. And we like, okay, Madonna, but it's like overrated. Like, can we promote some good girls now? You know what I'm saying? That's why we like Beyonce. That's why I like the Beyonce. Because she seemed to be, we not know she messed with Jay-Z, okay, before, she became grown. We look at that suspicion as well. But she was promoting this good girl image. Nobody. I mean, I'm just letting you know. Lil Kim. No, I'm sorry. I like Kim because if you're talking about getting pumped in mouth, but that's not marriage material. I love Lil Kim music, but me remember Lil Kim. Okay, so most guys wanted a good girl because we're looking for loyal women. We're not looking for a woman who slept with this other guy. Because if I go and get married to you, or you or relationship, I got to be your protector. Oh, this dude, is he messing with her? Why you want to talk about wife? What's up, man? It caused jealousy because that dude is overprotected. He don't want He don't want that other girl to go leave him because remember when they met, and when they met, she was sleeping with some other dude. You know what I'm saying? So that's why that we and when they were trying to put her in lingerie, we thought, okay, well, the back of my head thinking, okay, I was like, yeah, because that's the type of when I get married to Britney Spears, back of my head, we thinking, then that's what type of girl I want to see, some lingerie. But when we found out pimping her down, that's wrong. And then she was 17, that's inappropriate. And the parents, Lynn and Jamie Spears, y'all look stupid. Okay, can the conservatorship thing they are trying to do with controlling her, you pimped her to business, it's your damn fault. Okay? So that's the whole reason why I say that we us guys, because I was a big Britney Spears fan. Okay, I sure did love me some Britney Spears. Oh, but you cannot, baby. I love me some Britney Spears, and it was the girl that you want to marry. We don't want to. I'm not thinking about having sex with her, because she wasn't promoting thought coach until they don't. Oops, I did it again. What's it called? It when she did a performance in VMAs, and then she said, "I'm a slave for you." Okay. And they were like, no, she's not a virgin. At first, I tried to believe she was, but like, nah. Okay. Remember, she's on Jive Records. That's Tom Mottola. Okay. I'm telling you, B2K with Crystal, Tom Mottola. 3LW, Tom Mottola. This is why Michael Jackson called him the devil. It's more to than being racist, and we need a Mariah Carey is what he promoting behind closed doors with Sony. Tyler, you know what I'm saying? Tyler is unassuming. That's why I would disagree. I'm glad she got flopped and she no longer not because she's promoting water. It's about sex. It's not about why you calling it water. We think about wet dreams. We think about semen. Okay, calming. Okay, on the pussy, calm in the dick. I'm being nasty. We think about water. That's why our kids are singing this song should not listen to this song. That's why I'm glad Tyler got flopped. Anybody being colored, we all mix color. No black Americans pure black, okay? I advise mix my own damn self. But you promote this nasty image kids. No. Shout out to Jaguar Wright. I love Mr. Jaguar Wright. Hell no. Take your ass back. No offense to anybody being xenophobic. Take your ass back to South Africa, okay? You promote that sex trafficking, not to our children here in the United States. You got flopped. Take your bitch ass back over there, okay? She got iced, okay? Remember that big fun what's going on with ice immigrants, but she got iced right back to South Africa. She deported back. Then we go back to South Africa because it's the whole reason why they brought her here. It's promote that shit here. Okay, they already had sex red here in the United States, so you need someone international and put some African music to it so we can so us African people who want to go back to the motherland, we are no, and she from the motherland, but she ain't promoting no motherland imagery. She promoting sex. Make me and ask them to get some water right now. I ain't drink my caffeine. Drink some water. Yeah. Let me lose my whatever she saying that damn song. I'm like, no, I ain't got a kid, but my daughter better not be singing that song. Hell, little girl, put that song down. You ain't saying look. No, listen to that. You ain't see. Put that down. You're not listening. Go listen to Sesame Street, or Barney or something. No, you ain't listening to no damn water. Shit, no water. We know what she talking about. Talking about make me water, make me come in my pussy. That's what she's saying. And we not put on that to our kid. Hell to no. That's disgusting. That's nasty. It's trash. Like Jaguar said about Beyonce's country rap album. It's trash. It's trash. Shoes. That was trash. Now we know what agenda Miss Tyler is promoting. And her like a little girl. Okay? Okay? That white man from Zimbabwe need to be investigated. Because he was talking to her when she was 17 years old. Maybe he left Shaman Cozy. Shaman Cozy was a South Africa pop queen. And she needed promoted here. And she was not promoting water. She had her own African music. She did the John Cena song. That was his girlfriend. I believe that was dating. That's his girlfriend. He thought, okay, well, they broke up or something prior to that. And he go talk to her parents, talking about Tyler. She was 17 trying to promote herself. And her parents did not want her on TikTok. And this is, here we go. I'm glad we bring up Tyler and Celeste Rivas. See, the teacher, the white man from Celeste School, said they met David and Celeste met each other on social media. This is why you parents need to stop letting your kids be on social media. As adults, we can, okay? But even us adults, we gotta be careful who we meet. I have a stalker lying on me and the judge's eyes and shit. Okay, gotta be careful. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be careful who you communicate on social media. Okay? Celeste was on social and she met David. Okay? And he said he remember. But my thing is, why do you contact the contact? Well, can't contact CPS because CPS have a history of sex trafficking down there in Riverside County. If Alec Carter already said that, we already know that you go contact them, it's gonna be some mess. Okay? So now the parents, I'm sorry, the people on Reddit are saying the sister was pimping her. I'm gonna do investigation on that too because it looks suspicious. Because it's this is the thing. I don't know the Rivas Hernandez family, but the Rivas Hernandez family looks suspicious. You saying you did not know who David was, didn't go back and say they did. So what's someone's line, okay? Then you know the GoFundMe page. Then they said that they people telling her to tell the mom to stop looking for the daughter in this and that. Okay, but you're in a county where sex trafficking is big, child trafficking is big. The question is, what you trying to go like Asher Clary's parents did with the R. Kelly case? And yes, her mammy be locked up because the text message showed she was telling Asher Clary to sit on his lap, lie that she was 18 years old. Okay, sit on his lap, rub his thing. Oh, we see it. That's why R. Kelly was mad at me back in January 12th, 2019 about sending people's line on the thing. They were. There was some truth and lies in the docu series. Okay, where it was run by Jay Z and I, and Jay Z looks suspicious to Foxy Brown. Okay, Beyonce, don't come after me, baby. Okay, I support you all these damn years, but not no more. But like I say, the truth of the matter is that Asher Clary's parents, her mammy, did tell her to go see R. Kelly, rub his thing, and say you're 18 years old. The text message showed that the parents was given, and I know a sister, I'm gonna say her name. She told me secretly, back in 2019. She used to live in Chicago. She told me there was plenty of parents in Chicago pimping their daughters to R. Kelly going that mansion to pay their damn rent and light bill and gas bill. I kid you not. She told everybody. She said, "Yeah." She said these parents in the hood in the ghetto, the hood rats. I'm calling hood rat mammies will pimp their daughters to over there to Arcade's mansion to get their hair did. They had their weave done, nail done. Get they I guess selling food that it's filming selling food that wasn't no so they had to go sell their dog, which is not man, it's not laughable, it's just disgusting and sad. But they were that desperate to sell their daughter to R. Kelly, pimp their daughter, and go ahead and get paid by R. Kelly and go get paid light bill. Okay, pay they ghetto section 8 rent. This call that is pay their project rent. They want to be evicted in the cold. Pay light bill. They don't get their ass a job, or they smoke too much kush, crack, or weed, or whatever down in Chirac. Yep, that's they need to be investigated too. Yes, there were parents, mammies, and pappies, particularly mammies, will send their daughters to Arcade's mansion to go have sex so they can get paid. I kid you not. A woman from Cousin told me that shit. And I do believe it. Okay? So it looks like the Hernandez Riva, whatever you want to call the family, they were probably doing that too. Because if she was talking to David, there's one thing. Why is your 12 and 13-year-old girl talking to someone on the internet? Now, I know this. See, back in MySpace days, back in Yahoo chat days, back in You Got Mail, America Online days, they would tell young people, do not talk to nobody on the internet. Okay, I used to be on the internet, and it was in the 1990s. and I had to be careful. I was on Prodigy message board, and I was arguing with this girl, this white girl who was racist. She was about my age, sure was, and she was from the Ku Klux Klan. I remember arguing with this old racist bitch on Prodigy my message boards. Okay, so and I remember putting my name, and I said I should not put my name and location, and that was on. And I remember that they used to make you put your name, but I stopped doing that. I stopped being on the message board because I say no, I'm scared because I'm about to come to the house. And I used to do PayPal. You know, the PayPal. Our teacher gave a PayPal, and PayPal. You know, you get a PayPal. So my grandmother said, "I'm gonna stop you from doing that because," and I remember I got very upset with her because I'm afraid you might leave one day and somebody parked in our front yard with it. And I remember I got very angry at my grandma. I was a teenager, but now I see why. Okay, but why she should never let me do pen pal before and don't do it in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be, and she did it. Let me say this. She would do things. This is my look on this, just to piss me off. You know what I'm saying? If she didn't get her way with me, okay, it's called like it's on my grandma because she was very controlling. So it was because it was nice to introduce this way before this even happened. Say, we can't do pen pal. Let me explain something to you. And show me evidence. People been trafficking and kidnapped. So remember, this you're a teenager and this out of blue. You know, you wasn't told, and I did have pen pals from one of the girls from France. I talked to one girl from France, a pen pal and a homeboy in California. They were connected with they had a list of pen pals, and so they said, you posted messages before, and I had a homeboy, a white dude that was in California, and he said um he had ties to people in HBO and Paramount. Okay, a white dude in Southern California. Okay, so I will message him through post message via post message, and I remember I had a lot of clutter. And sadly, I wish my stuff didn't get evicted in the storage, but I had clutter. I didn't throw those PayPal letters up. In the white one dark haired white girl from France. She was my age at the time, and then I had a sister from the Caribbean. She was from New York. So I was like, well, and I was in my head thinking, when I get older, I'm gonna go travel to New York, France, and California and meet these people. Well, and the white dude, I really wanted he gave me his information back when I was a teenager because he had connections with like he told me who he knew in the industry in Paramount and HBO, which would be good because I told him I'd be an actor and singer model. Okay, so I hate the fact that my stuff got evicted in puppet store back in 2012. Yeah, because I had stuff in because my grandma was getting man, you got too much stuff in here in the room. I'm gonna throw it away. Like, no, you ain't throwing my stuff. No, you're not. So I had put in storage, but when I had the money, and I do believe my neighbor, I'm gonna say her name, Big Booty Judy in CUNY Homes. Everybody know, you know what I'm talking about. Big Booty Judy. She was my neighbor. Big Booty Judy was doing that voodoo because she wanted it. No, Big Booty Judy. I ain't say her full government name, but we call her Big Booty Judy. Big Booty Judy upstairs from my apartment was putting a spell. I remember she told me that she did not like that they put her upstairs because she had a bad leg. She wanted to be the apartment I was in. So she would say she was watching my apartment. So I was trying to break in my apartment. She would call me in the middle of the night and everything. Obviously, she was trying to break in and my apartment was empty. So my inspection, they said, well, Zach, you, because remember, I was living outside of Houston. And so I didn't have no transportation to bring all my stuff with me. I had to ride the bus. And so I was gonna bring my stuff from public storage to my apartment. So I brought something else and go on a big if you're not living in the apartment. Cause kid you not, and I know that my neighbor was doing voodoo. And I think she was doing voodoo because I had money. Kid you not, I had money. And I had problem at work with bitch ass Yolanda. She a sister, y'all. Oh Lord, her and Beyonce. I'm saying the damn name at the gas station. 2011, because everything was going good, and then started like the medication I was on in Vega was fucking me up in my job performance. So I was trying to get another job, and every time it would make me mad too. When I would tell them that I had a job interview, they would say, "You gotta go work." Yeah. So they were trying to stop me, and I was like, "Wait a minute, can I get another job? Because it says I'm not doing well. Let me get a job. 'Cause I'm normally doing office clerical work." And to cancel my doggone job interview and go to work, they called me late and said I was on a schedule. They put me on schedule late and lied. Yeah, so we need some way. Don't you? I'm like, no, I'm trying to get another job, okay? Because it's not going for me because I was on that drug and baker, okay? And then drug and baker was slowing me down my job. And my doctor, crazy doctor, Dr. Squirty, you know what I'm saying? Bitch ass name. He need to be investigated too. So I got rid of him in 2020, 2014. But anyway, so he put me on his medication. It was doing well 2008, but 2009 and 10 and 11 started fucking me up. And that's when my room was being dirty and stuff because that drug, my grandma would complain about that, but because the drug intake was fucking me up. So, I kid you not, and I was having crying spells and be on another drug select. So I'll never forget that middle of the night because I wasn't getting no job and that. So Yolanda and Beyonce, I'm see y'all bitch because y'all gave me hell at Stripes gas station was giving me hell over there. So I noticed something told me, but I didn't want to think. I believe Big Booty Judy upstairs was putting spells on me. So that's why I was having all this bad shit. My stuff got sold, in public storage. I almost got evicted. I did win the eviction. Okay. 2012, like why I'm having this bad shit. She was doing spells, and when I got to know her, she was being anti-Catholic and going against interracial marriage, and she's a sister. And Big Booty Judy got when one thing I know about Big Booty Judy, when you younger than her, same age as my mother, if you don't go by her way, she try to find ways to get you evicted. She try ways to start shit with you. She start gossip, slander, she start telling things about your business. This is why Big Booty Judy almost got shot at the other apartment complex, and then she came over to King Homes. So Big Booty Judy, and that's why her brown skinned son looked at me before I got evicted the year 2019, 2018. This big old sister, light skinned, bright skinned sister, was going. She was crazy. She started fighting Big Booty Judy. People just scared. They put Big Booty on D block. Y'all know about D block in King Homes Third Ward. And while they were doing that, I thought she got kicked out the apartment because she was acting a fool. I thought she got evicted. Her brown skin, not the bright one. Her big old brown skin, something look like he want to fight me. I'm like, dude, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm not in her because I'm like, I moved out the apartment that I was in underneath her to the other part of the apartment because I had mildew. Okay, mildew, a bunch of mildew. It was a health hazard. So they put me in the apartment. Big Booty Judy. I don't know why Big Booty Judy. I believe Big Booty Judy put a spell. Occasionally, I believe that it's Big Booty Judy. Big Booty. I'm gonna call her Big Booty Judy. Big Booty Judy put a spell. Okay, because she ain't like none of her, because I was going on her belief system and all the other stuff. And then we found out later on she was doing, she mean she did voodoo, but then later on, we found later on from her we hear friends that she was doing voodoo. Still doing it, claiming to be a born again Christian. Okay? And that's why when people have shades a lot, we go to a resident council meeting at community homes where George Floyd was living, family was living at, she will always wear shades. And that's how I know it's satanic people wear shades. It's not blind, it's not indoors, I mean outdoors. She wearing dark shades to cover her eyes because she doing some wicked stuff. So the eyes are key to the soul, right? Okay. So that's why I believe, yeah. So Big Booty Judy, when she don't get her way, she'll put a spell on you. And you have all this bullshit talking about she a born again Christian. That's the one who accused me when I had Catholic candles. Accused me of doing voodoo. Bitch, I don't do voodoo no more. I did voodoo when I was 9, 10, 12 years old. And then I became Catholic 13 years. And we why we have candles because you said you go to your father's room and pray, light your light up because you use candles as lamp back in the day. So that's why you did, yeah. She was talking about you putting, I never put no damn pot on no can, bitch. This one makes so much lies. That's the devil. And I noticed that when I was putting candles in my apartment, she would get offended by that. And that's because remember Jesus, this little light of mine, that's what Bible counts on. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. The devil hates light. That's why she false accused me doing voodoo when I was not doing that. I was doing, saying my prayers and light the candles because this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. That's why we got the idea of putting candles on. So I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine. That's the song comes from. A lot of folks I know, because you either go to your room, pray to your father, and have candle. That's why we have candles, because that's what Jesus said. It was the book of Matthew. Okay, so that's why. So why she saw false accusing doing voodoo? I let that like thank you. It's 2000 something because she was doing spells on me, and then the next one I started putting on some stuff that I started doing. That's also I had voodoo in my apartment. I had voodoo. You in Cuny House did have bad. They need to renovate their properties. Why? Because she was doing spell work to get me kicked out of the apartment. Okay? Because remember, she told me the first time I moved there that I'm your neighbor and I wish I had that apartment. And black folks, this and that, talking about people in the office, but I give her that apartment. And she said, "Give me your number." This how she. This people say you must have injured. No, I didn't. She came. This big booty Judy came to me. I was trying to keep to myself. You know what I'm saying? She said, "I'm here," and remember me being nice and being empathetic. What's called empath. Being an empath. You think that the person nice? No, they had bad intentions. She didn't get her way. And she claimed to be a Christian. So that's how I know about this stuff. And like I say, every time you people wear shades a lot, and they don't want you to see their eyes. They don't want you to see their eyes because the eyes is key to the soul. Okay? So Big Buddha Judy was doing spell. But Big Buddha Judy cursed herself and put her down in the D block. Everybody on D block is the dangerous part of Cuny Homes. So if you get from third ward, you don't know about Cuny Homes. Okay? Big Buddha Judy. Oh bitch. And I heard she ended up dead. When I was at Jellyburg last year, they said she was dead. She got killed. I heard. I know that she got kicked out of Cuny Homes and they put in a private security because she was going back to the office trying to get people evicted. Yeah. When she being messy. Yeah, she was always some damn mess. But her brown skinned son tried like she wanna fight like nigga, you better back up. I don't know who you talking about. Your mammy start shit. I ain't start shit with her. Your mammy started shit with people. Everybody was trying to beat her ass and fight her. But a big old with that old woman, the old woman started shit with people. That's right. She started shit with people. And, I understand reporting things, but she reported things that was trying to start some shit. Not reporting things for the good intentions of it. She was trying her idea and Big Booty Jew. If she couldn't get your way, well, you couldn't be controlled by her. She tried to allow you get you evicted. She got people evicted. Yeah, I kid you not. We couldn't get her way. I'm gonna call her Big Booty Judy. Big Booty Judy. Big Booty. Because her name was Judy. She had a big booty. Big Booty Judy. Yeah. But I'm like, nigga, you better back the fuck up. I'll get them laws on your bitch ass. You better leave me the fuck on. Shit. Man, you look at me like you want to fight like nigga. I ain't got nothing to do with that. She started shit with the other sister. And it's his sister, and she got scared. And they said that bright skin, old school sister was crazy. She was fucked up crazy. They said that bitch was crazy. Big booty just she back down in and asked me, and then her son, do December 2018, he looked like he want to fight. I said, nigga, you better back up in my head then. You better leave the fuck alone, nigga. I ain't got nothing to do with what your man doing. Your man started shut a lot of shit in Cuny Homes. Yeah, I tried. Because back in 2014, okay, so I had went to issues then because my mama started giving us employment checks, right? So I'm trying to figure out how to pay his rent. So I wait when income tax come in, and I'm mad at income tax to come in. It was February 1st, and she said ugly ass. And the manager, the good manager, Elizabeth, told the bright skin man that she Mexican, but she Creole. Her and Tom's dark skin sister. Then she said They said, don't talk. So I was obeying them. But when she started talking to dude, I said, I don't want to, like, what, you gonna start some message Saturday morning? And then, so she said, she started talking shit. So we started exchanging words. And she got her big ass trying to fight me, big old fat. So she bigger than I am. And I got scared. And I said, okay, go ahead and hit me. Because we about to get evicted. I said, go ahead and hit me. Go, please come on my porch and hit me. Because I want you to get evicted. I want you. I said, no, I'm not stupid. But I said, bitch, you. And I told her, I said, yeah, if you hit me, all I gotta do is go in that doggone kitchen and get that big old knife. I gotta kill you. Or I said, no, you threatened me. You trying to come on my property. She tried to come on my property. So then she couldn't call laws and lie like a Karen, like a white woman. It's funny. They will always tell me they will never call laws on her brother, her weed head friend, but they doing it. White folks hear me out. These African people, fake ass brothers, sister, niggas, gonna sit here and say, I want a black man, black woman, me and sister. I won't be no jury, because I ain't no jury. Because I ain't trying to put another black man jail, this and that. But I don't identify as pure black because I have mixed race background, and they do too. They identify as black in one drop rules. They believe in one drop rule. They identify as being mixed. So as a nigga black man who don't look like my white ancestor, okay, you gonna try to put my ass, cause one drop black blood ass in prison, in jail for something I do. So they told Officer Holly, and he's a terrorist threat, but I found contingent threat is not a terrorist threat. He's out here misinterpreting the law. And I ain't know about official oppression. Then he was precinct six, but now I know okay, laws harassment, official oppression. People come in and come out by that. Oh, I know to get their bitch that go tell the FBI and who was that office name or description this time and put that office in jail. Yeah, for trying to do official oppression. I mean, I ain't know they some told me go to so Zach go that law book start seeing what they doing wrong. So because that's why I started doing it because she almost got me arrested, almost committed suicide. I had to go be a top to be a top voluntarily so I went out and get on some medication because I was committing suicide. I said, I'm trying to go to Creole Festival. Creole Festival, they just had a Creole Festival Mardi Gras, like a mini Mardi Gras, a big Mardi Gras like in New Orleans, and do a Black History Month. I was going to go. I had a free ticket. I didn't go because I was so depressed. And I remember the pants I bought from Walmart, black pants had split. Now these pants were new. Why that pants just split? She doing a dark brand. Yeah, Miss Judy was trying because she was mad at the fact that let's go back to the story. She was mad at the fact that she didn't get that part downstairs that I had. So I guess she couldn't get her way with me. She'll try to get me because she was mad at the fact she was upstairs. She had bad legs. She said one time she fell. Okay, so Big Booty Judy was trying to lie to the laws, and then the law threatened to put both of us in jail. I said, "Oh hell no, I'm not going to buy a jail. I'm gonna take my damn life." So I said, "No, I need some medication." So I went to Bentar. I was, yeah, I'm gonna take my life. I said, "I'm not going to my record clean. Her record ain't clean. Her bitch ass record ain't clean, and she smoked weed and shit. So her bitch ass her record clean, but she trying. So that's why they say that. Okay, don't get me wrong. The justice system is corrupt. There's about some people trying to defend David here, but I can't defend David when you doing this shit. You mess with underage girls, go from Santana shit. Nigga, you gotta go to jail. But I'm not the type of person who wants to go to jail because I'm my record clean. Okay, on time I go to jail when I have children, I find myself being abused, mistreated. That's when I go to jail. Okay, I go to jail for my kids. Well, I don't have kids yet, but no, no. So there was no because I did feel threatened. She came to my porch like she wanted to fight me, and I tell you, I was 200 some pounds out, but she big, like she old big old fat. She bigger than Lizzo. Okay, if I call her Big Booty Judy. She tried to fight me. I told her, I said, if she put a hammer on that big kitchen, get that big old fast knife that I bought, and if I got no offense to Nicole Brown sister, and what's her name, and Rongo, baby, she might be the camera skin version of Nicole, a big fat camera because she about my complexion. She could be a big old bitch trying to fight me. I keep, we is changing words. I didn't pose that to her. I'm staying on my porch. She got her big ass out that chair, tried to fight me. And I said, "Oh Lord, she big like a sumo wrap." I said, "Oh hell no!" First off, I don't care if she got a penis or a pussy. You put your hands on me and we self defense. And I told her, if you put your hands on me, I'm going in the kitchen. That big knife, it got a stag, I gotta kill you. Oh, you good? No, I said, well, you threatened me trying to fight me. I'm not trying to fight you. You put up a post threat. She put up that to me. She harassed me first. I ain't trying to talk to the bitch. Talking about ugly ass. And now she harassing me. I ain't saying to her. So she was doing a spell. She was doing a spell work to get me evicted. Remember, she wanted that apartment. The whole reason why she started shooting me and trying to know me because she was mad at Miss Sandra not Broussard, what's her name? Sandra Robichaux. Sandra Robichaux was the assistant manager. She was a crazy bitch too. The light skin was bright one. Her sister about my camera skin like me and Midget with curly hair. They creep out was Tanya. She was mad at them two bitches for not giving her a gun apart because she wanted because no, instead of getting mad, bitch, she could have went to got a lawyer because your lawyer would tell you you have to accommodate your resident if they have a disability. So she had a bad leg. But trying to come after me instead of doing witchcraft voodoo, they ain't gonna work. It's weird when she started shit with other people. People trying to fight. I mean, I'm talking about women, sisters trying to fight this bitch. She was always into business. She always trying to start shit. She almost got some niggas at the other apartment complex before she was cleaning house. I know all her business. They bust into her apartment. They put a gun to her temple. I kid you not, God saved her life. The bullet got jammed, and that's why she can't clean homes. Yo, she been starting shit, but her son, her brown skinned son, not the bright one. She got 4 children. Her brown skinned son, he not dark skin like that's not dog chocolate. He not Western complexion. Her brown skinned son wanted like he would overtake his mammy, but his mammy starts a lot of shit. That's one thing he don't understand. We don't want nothing to do with Judy. Judy wants to start shit with everybody else that she can't get her way with. And then she'll lie to everyone else that we caused her to play victim when her bitch ass was the one started. Let's run that back. She was upset with Miss Robichaux, Sandra Robichaux, and Tony. Before they got fired, they was the man. They were the one trying to make me first. And it didn't work. And then next year, he called me a bitch. The next one was working and stuff, so I was 13. They got fired. That's right. The both of them two bitches got fired. They were sisters. She was married to Tanya Robichaux and Sonia Robichaux for not letting her have that partner that was given to me. Okay, I kid you not. She was mad at that. That the fact that I'm not lying. She was mad. She was mad at the fact that they didn't come to her. All she could do got a lawyer, a disability lawyer, to tell her, hey, we'll sue the property if we don't give you this dollar because she has a bad leg. It's against her disability rights. No, what she would do is start become your friend to know your business, lie on you or tell your business, or just misinterpret your business, then start some blackmail campaign against you. And then she doing that witchcraft. She claimed to be a Christian. She didn't know I was a Catholic Christian. So me and her got into argument about that because she's against the Catholic Church. Mine, she doing voodoo and claiming to be Christian. That's how wicked this one was. And so we left conversation on trying to become friends. She doing my other homegirl she got into it. She claimed she did voodoo, but my other homegirl told me that she did voodoo. And then she admitted she used to do voodoo. She do voodoo. So that's how I started realizing when I didn't realize she put a spell, but I was having all this bad shit happen to me. Then while we was sitting around with her crackhead male friend, Basket Man, who used to give us a Popeye's chicken down there, and but these Popeyes used to be on Holman, now it's down there by Burkett, right? Okay. On Burkett, is it Burkett? Yeah, Burkett. No, Blodgett. It's on Blodgett. Okay, on Blodgett. So before it was on Blodgett, it used to be on Holman and Scott. He used to claim that his daughter and one of the sisters said, that's not my daddy, I just know him. Before he was watching some bad, he used to be his chicken. She probably put voodoo on that chicken too. So they told me, my homegirl kept telling me, hey, don't eat none of Judy's food. She do. I said, girl, stop. She don't know damn voodoo. Stop with that mess. No, when she told me in 2013 she did voodoo, she accused my hunger doing it. That I kid you not. When she told I used to do voodoo, them eyes. Miss big booty baby. So I was like, okay, because remember, I left voodoo alone back in 1991. I didn't meet people. I knew a girl at school, Mexican chick that was doing witchcraft, but I didn't know people in my area, adults, because my family kept me awake. You know what I'm saying? Right. I watched voodoo on TV. So, but I didn't think people played, because she played this church going woman. Yeah, a church, messy church going bitch. And she stopped going to church and said she had church at home. Yeah, mixing Christian, Protestant, and voodoo, called like is being her own shaman. So this is the reason why I know a lot in what you know what I'm saying. And I knew before they put semen on my porch. One time someone threw up on my porch. And I told I said, y'all, who came to my porch and put vomit on my porch? So I kid you, okay? So that's what's going on. So they doing voodoo on you to get you kicked out of CUNY homes. Remember when I got evicted in 2019, one of the gang members sprayed my house, but my apartment. They tagged my apartment. I kid you not. So I know I'm being set up. That's why I get mad at these politicians like Judge Garcia, Judge Jerry Brown, because y'all going along with something satanic. You know what I'm saying? And so that's called like it is. So and y'all getting paid by them folks. I know why I'm getting it, because I'm not paying. Y'all putting spells on me, so I'm not getting no payment. You trying to trying to upgrade. Remember, before, let me give you a real why I talk about the R. Kelly story about him being live and his dark skinned brother. Because Miss Thomas, I'm gonna say a bitch ass thing, Kimmy Thomas, she stole money from us, renters. She evicted me. She stole money from George Floyd family. Oh, I'm gonna tell all her damn business. Yes. Kimberly Thomas from Chicago was R. Kelly from. So Kimberly Thomas became our prop manager in 2017 in March. After Miss Tammy Fair, a Mexican woman, and she married to a white man, well, you didn't marry to a white man, she's Mexican, was no longer the manager. So Miss Tammy Fair left and Kimberly Thomas came in, and she was a bitch. I kid you, like Pam Grier, the actress, with blonde hair. She had blonde perm, and she was a bitch. And so she said she wasn't scared. Nothing. She seen people killed and murdered. And people said they didn't have her murder because she was a bitch. So mind you, Miss Kim, when Miss Kimberly Thomas came in, it became CUNY Homes became shot right. Yeah, we had a little crime, but crime had died down when I came in 2011, 12. Okay, I remember walking to the store late at night. I used to walk to the Alabama store late at night, and normally I wouldn't do that in the hood, but I used to say my prayers, no beans, and pray nothing happens to me, and go to the corner store. These were 24 hours, right on Alabama and is it Alabama and Burkett? Alabama is it Alabama and Burke? Is it Alabama and God dog? I forgot the other. Trujillo, Alabama. Okay, not Trujillo. Is it Burkett? Not Burkett. It's God dog. I've got that street. Y'all know that street that Alabama started with. So so I go there. It was Arab man, Jordan man used to have it 24 hours. So he used to have it stuff 24 hours. Okay. He like Occidental oil. He showed it. He like Occidental oil. He was Arab. He was Jordan. He married to a Mexican one too. I swear, everybody. I thought he was Mexican, but he was Jordanian. So anyway, he like it's called Occidental oil. I said, hey, Occidental oil. I used to call Occidental. He was cool Arab dude from Georgia, family from Jordan. Muslim man too. Don't eat up, hold everything. So, what's his name? I think his name Muhammad too. Yeah, his name Muhammad. Well, anyway, Muhammad I call it Occidental oil. So Occidental oil, the Arab Occidental oil. He was running 24 hours, right? Then he was get tired and his a white passing cousin named Danny. He was a runner. Danny was an asshole sometimes. I kid you not. So anyway, so I used to go late at night to that Alabama store, okay, to go get some Gatorade, get honey bun, not honey bun, I ain't honey buns. Give me some nutty bars, some star. I do my food stamps. I kid you not, okay? If I want some sugar, I go get some sugar. You damn right, get some sugar. So anyway, I go to so that's what was nice. 2014, 15, 16, 17. Here come when oh Lord, when Trump became president. Then here come Miss Thomas. Miss Thomas became the manager, and when I used to do that's why when I showed the rest of council, when I was a part of the rest of council, I would not show up because her bitch ass I didn't want to act a fool and then get put out because if no the bitch would make you so angry with her nasty ass attitude. Her and Miss Phyllis too. I can't stand Miss Phyllis either. Who was 5 man six managers too. With like Wendy Williams with them different wigs on her face. She was messy, just like Wendy Williams too. Um, I kid you not. So Miss Thomas, ooh, I couldn't stand that bitch. So she did upgrade my rent. So once I started receiving unemployment benefits, because they had the job plus program. So I was rolled into a job. It frees your rent to $50. So I was paying $50 rent while you working. Now if you get SI we call SI or we call it, unemployment benefits, you have to pay like 100 something. So they didn't fix that. I was still paying. So when I stopped working due to toxicity at the job, and I was getting unemployment benefits, and I did report it. They didn't fix it. I said, I ain't paying shit. You didn't fix it. I told her, I ain't telling them, but I told her, um, I said, no, y'all messed up. I told Miss Tucson and them from the housing authority, y'all messed up that. I did give you the paperwork, so you need to fix that. So what happened is I get unemployment, and they said I had to pay $100 some. So I started getting unemployment. I reported. They didn't fix it. So I said, "Oh, rent." They couldn't evict me because they would overcharge me rent. Because it's income based. Okay. So if you're not working, it's $50. If you are a job plus program and you have no other income, you pay $50. Okay. If you're not enrolled in job plus, you have to pay extra 200, $100 whatever. Okay. So it frees your rent because they were trying to get us out. That's what it was trying to get her. They were trying to get us out of the apartment to save the money. So I was paying $50 majority of the time. So instead of going back to my $50, she was paying, make me pay 100. I was still getting charged. I got a job and paid. It was a temporary job at the bar doing Halloween, and I was trying to work there. So I did pay November's rent. I couldn't pay September rent. It was $100 some. So I said, okay. So I said, well, then I prayed. I talked to her. And then her and Miss Katrina Ross, that bitch too. They were saying that the glitch, something happened, and whatever they kept giving me an excuse. No, they were trying to overcharge us monies. Okay. So then I couldn't pay their other rent, and I was praying, like praying, and God was on my side. They tried to evict me. I had my lawyers, excuse me, change it back to what was not paper legal. What's legal shield? So my lawyer from legal shield say, hey, you need to go ahead and change this. They refused to change it. So her share Rivers and all them, okay, and housing authority. So I said, well, since I'm a YouTuber, let me go ahead and make some money, and let me sell these T-shirts that I made, and let me talk about the R. Kelly story. And I noticed that no one's not talking about this. R. Kelly, but dark skin. R. Kelly is not dark skin, he camera skin. So why is everybody thinking that R. Kelly but on the table ain't not the same complexion? So I talked about it on my live stream, and that's when R. Kelly came in and said, keep my name out your mouth. And I was using that clout so I can get my customers to buy my t-shirts. I can go ahead and pay this high pay rent that this bitch overcharged me with. And so in February, I get a job temporary, like serving events because I had a liquor license. And I had won my lawsuit from one of my other jobs that did me dirty. So I can't mention the company because the NDA involved. So when a lawsuit, it was another problem. They was trying to hold my money to. I said no. I emailed the corporation of the bank. Hey, I need my money. I ain't trying to get evicted. So I paid, and then I started paying. So I was trying to make my own business with that almost $3,000 money, and I started working. I stopped working because I had enough money, but I had to go. Remember, I wasn't getting food stamps. I stopped getting food stamps. I didn't want to get food stamps anymore because I didn't want to go. I didn't want to be like using the government because when we label that, right? So he was like, you should go back to food stores if you've never been evicted. And I said, yeah. So I would go buy, inspection came in, so I had to go buy all the materials to keep the apartment extra clean so I would not be denied for inspection. And that's when May came in. I paid May's rent, but when June came, I couldn't pay June rent and I couldn't pay July rent. And I was doing medical studies, and they waited to the last minute to get my money. That's why I ended up being evicted because I could have had the money to pay it if I was going to those asthma studies, and I was trying to do blood plasma, and the mm, I feel tired now. So that's the reason why that I had that's the reason why that I like I said, that's the reason why that I did the arcade story. 'Cause I was trying to get paid, but it was a good niche because no one was not calling out the fact that there were two different complexions, and that's why he said keep my name. But it like so, and I ended up being evicted when he put a spell on me. So, whew, Lord. Anyway, but let me go ahead and go. Y'all, thank y'all for listening. Make sure y'all go to Venmo because I'm using this for talent. I have a right to get paid because it's for talent. It shows you have a talent. You already use your talent for the world. You're gonna get paid for it. Yeah, go ahead. And, oops. Okay. All right. All right. So let me go ahead and get out here. I'm getting tired and weary. It's almost 2 hours. I've been running my mouth. But y'all go ahead and take notes about this county having human trafficking. And the people I named. Yeah, okay, I'm so tired right now. I'm tired of talking. All right, bye, y'all. Have a nice day. Thank y'all.